on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Diddy. He only 2 times from the out like a lack, call him Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it. These no ain't no cap in it. I like with a stack in it. I'm by that. Stop it, cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my mark like it. I see no biggie. Call me Hillary, stay at the bank. Making moves like I'm hiding the shank. I'm no keep it, I pop out in blank. It's bun on my knife, stop trying to look. They do not come for me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Tonight, we culminate pivotal Week 14 with a great Monday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the Arizona Cardinals. Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
John Hightower now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. First carry for James Conner. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The Cardinals at 8-4 now in the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where the open week fell.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
31 yards there and a first down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On second down, Conner looking for space. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Now, this defense for the Patriots, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage. Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, force the incompletion.
They run behind center with Conner, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Mayfield Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. The kicker here, it's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try to surge ahead with Connor. And he is going to lose yardage here. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Mayfield on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And some space here. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Now Jones. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyquan Thornton, 42 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. teams had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Get out of my bag, fool.
26, following a gain of 6.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big.
My game is perfectly fine. That must be your shit.
Turned it upfield and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Connor up the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 1st down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
4th down, Mayfield. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Patriots are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the running crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Zaven Collins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed it. Off the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
Here's a handoff to Connor. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 33. He'll try to run forward with Connor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing, Mayfield. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Oh, Connor loses.
That's a fumble. That's a fumble. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. He ain't catching me.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point.
I'm tired. I think I feel too goddamn much.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
that hurts, huh?
walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something.
This is hilarious.
They've got to get some control back.
They're going to flip it to the other side. I wonder what side you're
Calm
going.
things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
It's my fault.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Yeah,
And that
that's
one was
my fault.
relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Don't do that dumbass shit. Dumbass nigga.
Double coverage and intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was
thought this shit was Ultimate Team or
It
something.
certainly was a problem. He called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
No fucking defense. You motherfuckers think I can just blitz all day and that shit gonna work.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with
Appreciate it.
4 seconds to go before halftime. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Thank you, baby.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken
Hell yeah.
down.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Now
baby.
another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll get this up to about the 40. From the 40 now on second down.
You a bitch. Glitchy ass blitzes.
He's taken down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
They've gobbled up
Do what you
30
gotta do to
yards
win.
so
Because
far, but
shit ain't gonna help.
it's backwards, and that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gather the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Going for the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, in the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Back to Stevenson on first down. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. 43 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From just shy of midfield, Jones toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
This pussy ass glitch shit. And the funny thing is, you still gonna lose by doing some glitch ass shit.
Open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
A rare misstep on that last play, because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing Jones. And he gets this to Thornton. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 28 yards. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And different running back, same result as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
The blitz is coming.
Runs,
the blitz is coming.
Create lost yardage plays.
The blitz is coming.
The only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Here's Jones.
Dumbass nigga.
3rd and goal. There's Henry. Touchdown Patriots. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Pats take the opening.
How can I lag my ass off? That is your internet connection, Brody. I paid fucking $60 a month to have great internet connection, folks, and my shit is busting. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. If I'm not that good and I'm beating you, what does that make you?
Ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Exactly. Think about that.
Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small magical spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. To throw again on second down. Mayfield.
Marquise Brown. 5'9", Marquise Brown. Mawson. Good on him.
26 yards. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run here with Connor. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on
I think it just stood there and watched them run to it. That's
right
amazing.
around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
He's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1.
Wow, folks.
They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1.
Oh, man, that's tough.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Yeah, I'm stuck as a bitch, though. Like, he got to... this shit sucks a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, baby. This is a little lame. Dumbass. He's a dumbass.
He's got a man complete. And to the 42
It did, but shit.
A big play there for New England.
It's a dub. At this point, it's a dub.
Remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. Yeah, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
That good for 22 and a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing left side, it's complete. And